Today we're going to be talking about photography tips, specifically kind of for YouTubers, that I have learned over years of doing YouTube videos with a degree in photography, and I'm going to be using Mario here to help me illustrate my points. Tip number one, compressing the scene. Let's say that you're building a thumbnail and Mario is your subject. You could take a picture shot like this, but what is going to make a more powerful image is bring your subject a little bit closer to the camera, and then you're going to use a longer lens on your phone. It is going to compress the scene using a shallow depth of field on it. So what I mean by that, you can take your iPhone's camera and you can put it on 3x. You're going to get Mario or your subject closer to the frame, and it's going to allow for that super blur to happen. Composition. So you see Mario has a red hat, and the set behind him is red. And so what you can do is you can use the rule of thirds to make this image look a little bit stronger. So if you were to come a little bit lower on it and have his hat blend into the background of there, you can see that the table is about 1/3 of the frame, and the rest of the set is the other 2/3 of the frame, which is dictating what the order of importance is. So we see that the bottom of the frame is the most important part of it, and then the top 2/3 is secondary important. A good image has two pieces of information like this. Now, a great image has 3 or more pieces of information, so maybe you want to add something like this, or maybe something like this to the image. So here we have backlit Mario. Now, backlit Mario is muted in color, but at the same time, you can add like a lot of drama to him. You know, you can go super dark and just silhouette him and things like that, but for a lot of YouTube purposes or thumbnail purposes, you're not going to be getting a lot of dimension to the character in this way. Now we have the same light source, but we're bringing in light from the side here. So positives are we're adding a lot more color to Mario and dimension to it because of the shadows that are going to be popping up right here below him and maybe on his face. You're going to add a little bit of more detail. You're going to be highlighting a lot of the features that the subject has and just adding dimension to the character. Now, if we flip him the other way and we go front lighting, you're going to see a lot of the same characteristics as far as you can see. He's very clear. You can see a lot of bright colors on it, but you're not going to be able to see as much dimension from, say, the front of Mario, like the tip of his shoe, to his heel, whereas if we move him to the side lighting yet again, you're getting a lot more dimension in the character. That's it. A couple tricks and tips for lighting, composition, and focal length to help you make better pictures for YouTube or for just general photography. Stay tuned for more videos on how to everything.
When you need to figure out how to,
Well, what do?
look it up online. How to everything. Brought to you by, I don't know, nature? Sure.